welcome to week 4 of high school basketball action here on the Zone. We're getting ready to tip off between the East Tartans and the Notre Dame Titans. I'm Chuck Jones here with the whole Philly Sports crew and Jay Miller on play-by-play as we bring you all the action. Jay, we really didn't have a lot of time to talk about this, but before the game started, but what do we think about the game?
Well, we're underway right away with East having possession of the basketball and a turnover there. And just real quickly talking about that, they turned the ball over there. They turned the ball over at Sims Valley. The last game they actually played, they lost to Sims Valley by a little bit. And Coach wasn't happy about that. He's changed the starting lineup a little bit tonight, just trying to shake things up. On the flip side, East is 4-3 overall. On the flip side, Notre Dame's still looking for their first win. They're 0-5.
That's a tough year for Notre Dame. They've started off slow, and I don't know if it's going to get much better throughout the year.
Yeah, it's tough. They're just trying to find themselves at this point. They only have one senior actually on the roster, so they don't have that kid that they can look to for senior leadership.
Right.
That's tough. So one of these juniors or one of these young men are going to have to step it up and become their leader.
Well, there we go, and the Tartans draw first blood with 2 points and possible third for the foul shot.
Ethan Carver going to go to the line. Pretty good looking stroke there. Finishing the 3-point play. Ben Mader with the ball. He is, I would say, their best player, from my understanding. Matt Mader's son, so he's got a good lineage there.
Yep, he does.
Well, there we go. That doesn't happen every day.
No, that doesn't.
That's Tyler Spees that puts one up on the top of the backboard, and we're going to have a little delay in the game here.
This is the point during backyard ball where everybody go take a break.
Well, we take another ball and throw it at it for a while.
Yep, that's it.
Depending on how good your athletes are, you probably miss it a few times. And here it comes. What they really needed to do is go get Michael Bivens off the bench and let him jump up there and just smack it off.
Oh, you see that? The other one started rolling in the track.
Oh, yeah, let's get a bunch of them matched up in there. All right, these kids don't go to the fair very often, apparently.
No.
Yeah? They can win the teddy bear. There we go.
There's 7 minutes on the clock, and we've now retrieved the ball.
So East star player Kyle Flannery just enters the game.
I was just talking to Kyle's dad a few minutes ago.
Nice pass there by Ship. Cale Nichols unable to finish, and now they're battling inside to get possession.
Well, you look at that. That was 2 attempts to get up there, under the basket.
Right.
This is where you were talking about senior leadership.
That's right.
That's what enforces those things.
And it's tough inside there. We always talk about the small gym here. That's a foul. They didn't call it, but that was a little bit of a body check there. In hockey, that's fine. This should be okay here, but yeah, we were talking about the short floor and how much more violent this game can be here because you're just closed in. It's easier to defend here. So Will Shope rechecking the offense. Let's set up something new. Guard-to-guard pass. Flannery with the ball at the wing. Steps.
Jay, we're creeping up on Christmas here.
We are. Yep. We did a little bit of shopping today, actually.
Yep. I hear you got the grandkids hooked up.
You know what? I can't get those kids enough. I love them. They're my boys. Ison, Case, and Little Jet. Merry Christmas to you, boys. So some scrapping there again. We're going to see some bodies hitting the floor. We're going to see some loose balls. We're going to see some kids hustling. that's this floor brings that out of them. Tremendous effort.
We've only had one score.
Yep. It's been a defensive battle so far. Miles Ship defending the ball out of bounds. Gets a piece of the elbow there. Gets by with it. He's going to go with his left-hand dribble down the floor and draws the foul. That's going to be number 10, Ethan Carver, for the Tartans. Now, Miles Ship, he might be a close second to the best player on this team behind Mater. And if you remember the name Dennis Ship, played at Portsmouth High School, I believe that's his dad. Dennis could play. Dennis was a player. If that's the right ship, but how many ships can there be?
Well, at least 2 passing the night.
Yeah, that's that's right.
.547 on the clock. Still oddly low score. So Notre Dame gets on the board with 1 point.
Yes, we are creeping along here offensively. Notre Dame picking up the pressure mid-court, looking for the skip pass to the corner.
Almost took out a camera.
Yeah, I think it was Ship that got a paw on that and deflected it out of bounds.
Yep.
Good defensive play there. You got a really close-up view of Ship there, making it hard for Will Ship to get the ball in bounds. And on the other end, Mater scores. Tie game. Very nice press break. And missed the shot on the other end. Ethan Carver missing the bunny.
Well, both teams are playing hard.
Nice shot there by Carver to make up for it. That was a difficult shot. The other one was a layup.
Yeah.
He makes the difficult shot.
Yeah, sometimes the stress level's just right.
Somebody's going to have to put a rock in his shoe or something, to make this more difficult. Yeah, we got a foul there. 32. That's J.D. Hatcher.
The way this is going, we may see a first period with no double digits on the board.
Wouldn't that be something? Look like a baseball score.
That would. Yeah.
Trenton Bond, the big center, checking in for the Tartans.
Shot from the side, no good. Tartans recover.
Will Shope from downtown, and Ship rips down that rebound.
Man, he's sucking those rebounds right down, isn't he?
He's got some hops. And what's more important, he gets position. Smart basketball. Nice dribble down the lane. Misses the shot. J.D. Hatcher reaching a little bit there. He really could have gotten called for that foul as well.
Yeah.
A lot of missed shots so far in this game.
I was going to say, I haven't been keeping a tally, but neither side is really connecting.
No. Really shooting for a very low percentage and not getting bad looks at the rim either.
No.
So it's not that they're taking bad shots. They're just not making the ones they get. Too far underneath to take that one. Got to kick it back out to Shope. Notre Dame running a zone against East, forcing them to shoot from the outside. That's going to be off Notre Dame. East will take possession there on the sideline. And I don't think that little cheerleader liked the idea of that ball coming at her at that rate of speed.
Definitely not. 3:22 on the clock. The score is Tartans 5, Titans 3. And you're watching Zone Sports.
Oh, my.
High school basketball.
Coach Adam Bailey very upset with the situation. Honestly, Tartan's looking a little lackadaisical here. And, just a lack of concentration on that play, communication. Overthrew Hatcher there, and he thought he had a teammate behind him. He didn't.
Yep.
Ship too hard off the backboard. And the score still is Cincinnati Reds 5, Pittsburgh Pirates 3. We'll be back for the 5th inning.
2:48 on the clock.
Wow. The baseball score continues.
You know, I have to say, I haven't seen a game like this in a while.
Well, here in a little bit, they'll heat up. Probably both teams, and we'll see a big flurry of points. Key to it on this end is Notre Dame's playing that zone defense that forces you to slow down. Nice finish
the Tartans
there.
put one on.
Devin Stevens strong on that rebound. Had to release it high to get it off. Super job of finishing there.
And looks like the Titans draw a foul.
Yep. Yeah, great job there by Ship attacking the baseline, trying to get that foul. It wasn't called.
Mm-hmm.
But Notre Dame sticking with that. Box out, get the rebound, put it back up, and draw it. And now 24, Caleb Nichols will step to the line. Caleb is one of the 5 freshmen that's on this varsity roster.
You know, honestly, for the freshmen to be out here playing heavy.
I think we had a lane violation there, perhaps. Yeah, I'm sure most people would have looked at this game and thought that that East would win this pretty handily.
Yep.
Notre Dame would fold pretty quickly just based on their record and based on how many freshmen they have. Good box out there by Notre Dame to get that rebound, and good hustle to save that. That's Cole Harrell, the junior, saving that from out of bounds.
Well, Notre Dame is giving 110% right now, and I mean, honestly, they just haven't connected well.
They're just not making shots yet, and that's the visiting team. That should happen. That's typical. It takes you a little while to get that eye down that range in a visitor's gymnasium. Great hustle there by Bond. But you cannot roll around on the floor with possession of the basketball, so they're going to turn that over to Notre Dame.
Well, I tell you, both teams are very energized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're playing hard. They're just not playing well.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. The Titans and the Tartans both have a pretty good rivalry, you know?
Yep.
Football and basketball.
Well, you know, we were speaking of this last week. We were in this same gymnasium watching the Tartans play the visiting Green Bobcats, and we were talking about the rivalry that they have.
Yep.
And I think we actually closed last week's game speaking of, well, they played Notre Dame this week, and actually Notre Dame's a bigger rival to East than Green is. And I think we came up with the idea that what team in the SEC is not a rival with the others.
That's it.
It's a hotly contested conference. None of them are too awful friendly with one another, and it makes for some great games.
It really does. Well, here we are. We're now under a minute.
Yep.
And we're still not into double digits. You know, the Tartans at 7, the Titans at 4, and we've got a Titan at the line.
Yep. That's going to be Ben Mader, the 6-foot junior. I think right now East is a little stunned.
They just gave the wrong team a point.
They did, didn't they? Yep.
There we go.
Better get that straight. That's Bill Shope down there on the clock, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think he would take it from his own team.
Yeah.
His son's out there, number 3,
yeah.
Will Shope.
We got a one-point ball game now. With
Bring the ball down the
50 seconds on the clock.
Oh, he stepped. Okay, he's saying he didn't have control of the basketball. Shope will finish there. Nice little 10-foot jump shot. That's one of those tweeners. That's the toughest shot to make.
Yeah.
Nine to 6 with a chance to break 10 for our first quarter.
Heavy defense.
And they will.
There we go.
Ethan Carver with the feed to Trenton Bond.
Oh!
Will Shope buries it.
What a buzzer shot.
That's the way to finish a quarter.
That is. So the Tartans finish off the first quarter at a score of 14-6 against the Titans with an awesome three-point buzzer shot. That half-court
awesome.
area.
Yeah. Right behind the midcourt line there.
That was nice. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. Located in the heart of downtown Portsmouth is the area's oldest pawnbroker, B&B Loan. No matter what you're looking for, it's probably come through the doors of B&B at some point in time. With a large selection of jewelry, TVs, tools, DVDs, musical instruments, and did I mention jewelry? B&B has the largest collection of pre-owned jewelry featuring many popular and one-of-a-kind pieces. No matter what you're looking for, shop local first by coming into B&B Loan, located near the Esplanade at 837 Gallia Street in Portsmouth. And we're back here on The Zone as we bring you Week 4 high school basketball action. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports crew. And we've got us a game going now.
Yeah, we do. All of a sudden, there was a flurry of points there, kind of as predicted.
Yep.
But we didn't expect that last one. That was probably about a 35-foot jump shot by
nice.
Will Shope from behind the midcourt line.
I tell you, nice shot, Mr. Shope. So we're setting up for the second period. The score is 14 Tartans, 6 Titans, and it's high school basketball on The Zone.
Yeah, that shot, that's going to be a foul there. It's going to be a foul on number 5, Michael Bivens.
Yeah.
That shot reminds me of when I coached for East years ago. I had a kid named Ronnie Hurst, and we were playing, I believe it was at Eastern. We were down by 2, and 4 seconds to go. I called timeout, and I had another one in my pocket. So called timeout, said what we're going to do is get it to half court quickly as you can and call another one. That way we can set up something in a half court situation, and it won't be such a frantic shot.
Yeah.
So they rolled the ball down there, and Ronnie Hurst picked it up and shot it.
Really?
Yeah. He made the daggone thing.
Really?
Yeah. So it was one of those, what are you doing? Don't shoot that. You got a great shot, Ronnie. Great shot.
That's it.
So I had to pat him on the back after the game. Yeah, that was a great shot, but don't ever do that again.
Oh, man.
Crazy things happen in basketball. Every rebound contested.
Man.
Shope's got the left side of the lane. If he wants to take it in, he does, and he finishes. That's going to be Cole Harrell on the foul.
So it looks like we've got a timeout, and while they take time, we will too. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Everyone has a personality. Shouldn't your kitchen have one too? Craft-made cabinetry has hundreds of distinctive ways to help create a kitchen so personal. It could only belong to you. Craft-made, it becomes you. Visit craftmade.com or call 1-866-CRAFTMADE for your free idea book.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Who we got here at the line, Jay?
That's going to be Will Shope. point guard.
He's going to the line to shoot one. Nice connection. Score is now 17-7. Tartans leading.
Now the Tartans will put on that full court pressure, trapping each corner. Titans do a great job of getting out of that, feeding the backside lane for an easy layup.
The Titans connect, gain 2 more on the scoreboard.
Will thought about it from the top of the key. He apparently has an infinite range as far as his shooting.
Yeah.
If you can shoot from half court, I can trust him from anywhere. Skip pass. And back to him. Kyle Flannery with a couple of putbacks. No calls made, and that got a little bit physical between Flannery and Ship. We're going to stop the play here and talk to the two of them. Ship may have initiated the contact, but Flannery answered for it. And, you know, that's what always happens. It's always the second guy that gets caught.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And in this case, Ship did initiate this. As they were scurrying trying to get the ball here, but Flannery is the one that was seen.
So the Titans add another one to the score.
Tyler Spees at the line, the lone senior on this squad, 6'2". Chopin a trap just over the timeline. Desperate to get rid of the ball to Hatcher. Flannery eyes it from the wing, takes it inside, and he's fouled.
Well, both teams are playing very aggressively.
They are. And there, I talk about the court a lot, but, you know, I've coached here, I've officiated here, I've played here, and it just quickens up the pace.
Yeah.
More than any other court these kids will play on. They play at a faster rate. And because they do, things get out of hand, they get a little haphazard, they get a little handy, fouls occur, it gets rough sometimes.
That's it.
It's a different game. Nice power move there by Hatcher, but it was just too far underneath the basket to make that a good shot.
Long throw, no good.
That left-handed shot there from Notre Dame was number 15, Jackson Clark, one of the many freshmen.
So do we have another foul? I guess so.
Looks like we do have another foul.
I didn't quite see where that one got called.
Somewhere amidst the scrum.
Yes, yes, the scrum.
And now they're going to discuss it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So the foul is being called on Zach Garrett, number 25 for the Tartans. He still seems a little puzzled.
The Notre Dame connects on the first. And on the second.
Tyler Spees connects on both of those free throws. In a low-scoring game like this that might get a little tight, free throws become ultra important.
They definitely do. Well, you know, they made the difference in the first game we covered.
They sure did.
You know.
Yeah. Ethan Kamer, another freshman for Notre Dame, just entered the game. Hatcher baseline, power move, too much power. And they're going to call the body control foul on Hatcher. Going to go the other way. Adam Bailey coaching a little harder than he probably expected.
I was going to say
that he would have to tonight.
He is not happy with a lot of these calls.
Nice little pick there.
Nice steal and follow through.
Good read, steal, layup. Zach Garrett. Yep. Easy call to make, and I love the sportsmanship. He knocked him down.
That's it.
The only thing missing was putting your hand in the air. That's a lost art, isn't it?
It is.
Back in the day?
Yep. Everybody used to do that.
Used to have to.
Yeah.
You'd have to put your hand up in the air if you were called for the foul.
Yep.
That was so the scorebook person could recognize who it was on.
Yep. 5:24 left in the second period as the Tartans lead 19-12. You're watching Week 4 Zone High School Sports Basketball.
Cole Harrell at the line from Notre Dame, just off the mark. Yep. Great feed there from the wing to number 10. That's Ethan Carver. Up strong, draws the foul. He will go to the line shooting 2. Wearing the long sleeves.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I'd like that.
I would not like it at all.
But you know what? When we played here, I graduated 1981 from East High School. We had shorts that were way shorter than any human being should have to wear shorts.
Yep.
It was embarrassing.
That was the style for the day, though.
Yeah, I wish we had the long shorts. Yeah.
Yep.
I would wear the long sleeves if you gave me the long shorts.
Yes. So we move to the other side for a foul.
So as quickly as that first quarter went by, this one is going at a snail's pace because the officials have gotten involved.
Yes.
Ethan Kamer, Notre Dame freshman at the line, missing the front end. So are my eyes deceiving me, or does the East not have any fouls?
That's what it says.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't think that's
I think we've called a few.
Yeah.
Ethan Carver real quickly trying to get a shot up so that it might look as though he was in the act of shooting.
Yeah.
Didn't work out for him. They're not in the 1-on-1, so no bonus shots for him. And the Tartans will take the ball out of bounds. And
very aggressive.
Yeah, Miles Shipp just there showing how long he is.
Yeah.
Hard to get that ball over his outstretched hands. But J.D. Hatcher finishing there in the middle.
I'm going to say the Tartans have 21 points on the board, but they've earned every one of them.
They have. Notre Dame has made them work hard inside, especially. East has really yet to find the range from the outside. The majority of their points are coming in the paint. That's Steps. He looked like a fullback going through the A gap there, carrying the ball. I'll give him a first down, but no points. Big three.
Oh, that was close.
Off the front iron. That's going to be Caleb Nichols that came off short there. Well,
Man, this is aggressive.
Cole Harrell trying to get to the ball.
I'm telling you.
Misses, falls down, and then fouls him while he's trying to get back up.
Yep.
Just slapping at the ball. That's a little bit too much activity.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't be that active.
Both teams have a lot of intensity going on.
Well, we said at the top, they don't like each other a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm amazed with Bond out there, the big center, that he didn't take him with the dribble there.
Yeah.
Caleb Nichols had him set up to drive and didn't do it. That's going to be on Ship. He just didn't have inside position. You can't reach over the top. You can go straight up, but if you make contact with his back, that means you're going over him, and they're going to call that every time.
The 3:50 left in the second period. Score is 21-13. Tartan's leading.
Ship's going to step out in favor of Tyler Spees. And Kyle Flannery awaits. He will be subbing for the shooter. That would be Ethan Carver at the line, who misses that second opportunity. That's going to delay Flannery's entry into the game. You know, we heard a lot from Michael Bivens last week against Green. I don't know that he's scored yet in this contest.
I don't know. It looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. So while they take a timeout, we will as well, and we'll be back right after this.
You've always been able to recognize value. The decisions you make today put you on the road to where you want to be tomorrow. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here on the Zone as the score is 21-13 with the Tartans leading. 3:31 left on the clock before half.
Tartans will show, bringing the ball down the floor. Dribbling left side to Flannery at the top of the key. He forces the issue. Too hard off the glass, and Notre Dame's going to attempt to bring this ball down, but look how busy they are, how active they are. Oh, an extra pass there. That was an extra pass there by East. Devin Stevens wasn't necessary. Put that one up, young man. Well, he gets the second opportunity.
That's it.
And attempts it again. But it'll be Bivens that goes to the line. Michael Bivens, he's a kid that he's one of those you want to come early enough to watch pregame, as he puts on a slam dunk show.
Let's mention a couple sponsors tonight. Big sponsor of the Notre Dame Titans, attorney Eddie Edwards.
Okay.
Big sponsor of the Titans. I think Eddie has sponsored every single Notre Dame game we've ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
great.
great.
Pretty impressive.
That's great.
You know, some sponsors for the Tartans tonight: Melcher Funeral Home, 140C Store, and Hope Source Treatment. Whoops, no. Hope Source Treatment was a new sponsor we added, supporting all the area youth. Also,
looks like Notre Dame's going to call a timeout there with the loose ball.
Well, we'll take a timeout then as well, and we'll be right back.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game Game on.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
And we're back here in Sodaville as the Tartans lead the Titans 24-13. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports team as we bring you high school basketball action here on the Zone. A few more sponsors for tonight. We've got Gaddy's Pizza, Pro Pest Control, Rallies, Smith Drugs, and WIOI, as well as the Wheelersburg Cinema, the UPS Store, Sunspot Tanning. Joining us this year is Southern Ohio Medical Center, Shawnee State University, the Scioto County Career and Technical Center, and the Powell Insurance Agency.
You know, I hear that's a pretty good school out there.
You know what? I think it is.
That
honestly, I didn't realize how much I mean, when we were in school, it was called Votex.
Right.
And now they're all career and technical centers.
Yeah, it's changed a lot through the years.
Yeah.
I'm very proud to be associated with them.
They have amazing programs out there now.
They really do.
Robotics programs.
That's the newest of them.
That is amazing.
They have a whole lot of different career opportunities for you out there.
Yeah.
As an incoming junior from any of the schools around Scioto County.
Yep.
Tremendous education from the academic side as well.
So
many choices.
I hear their teachers are pretty quality too.
Especially the social studies
Especially
teachers,
social studies.
Right?
You know? Honestly, we've worked a lot with Scioto County Career and Technical in the last couple of years. And I've got to learn a lot more of the things that have changed since I was a kid and have been very impressed by the programs and in talking to the kids, how much they love the hands-on programs.
Oh, absolutely, and it gives them a great opportunity once they do graduate from there to leave there with some certifications already in hand. They can step out in the community and actually be gainfully employed right away, not with just an entry-level job. They're not going to McDonald's.
Right.
You know, they're working, making money, and ready to start their life. It's just a tremendous opportunity for them.
Yeah, didn't they have a female Mason out there that did phenomenal?
She did, yeah, and I'm horrible with names, and I apologize to her. But, she finished in the top 3 the last 2 years in a row up at Skills USA, which is the state championships.
I'll say that's a big deal.
It is. And, it's interesting up there at Skills, they will have major employers from all over the state that will come there and watch these kids perform.
Really?
And it's very much like people coming to a high school basketball game, watching these kids. Do I want to give this kid a scholarship to come play in college? They were coming there to see if they wanted this kid to come to work for her. And she got so many opportunities, it was unreal.
That's awesome.
We're getting notification that it's our last chance to buy split the pot tickets.
I tell you. A few more sponsors on tonight's game is B&B Loan, Barron Murphin Insurance Agency, the Desco Federal Credit Union, King's Daughters Medical Center, Ohio, Lutz Supply, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, and the Portsmouth Public Library. Big thanks to all the sponsors that support Zone High School sports and give us the opportunity to bring these games into your living room each week.
That's Will Shope off the back iron. Strong rebound there by Ethan Carver, number 10 for the Tartans. Clearing things out. And forcing the foul. Carver's been on the line quite a lot in this first half, playing very physically inside.
A few more sponsors. Wagner Rental. If you need it, rent it. Stoltz Pharmacy there in Wheelersburg. The Sherman Cricker Insurance Agency. Direct Connect Media. Bob and Floyd Tires. And the Stephen Hunter Hope Fund.
Second shot, no good for Ethan Sleeves Carver.
Ethan Sleeves Carver.
I feel like I need to give somebody a nickname every game we do.
I know. It comes with the headphones.
Bond a little short on that shot, on the inbounds.
Adam kept wanting to coin the phrase onside of Rooney.
Okay.
You know?
That works. So, trivia question. Who's the lumberjack?
The lumberjack. Man.
That was a couple of weeks ago out of Southwestern.
Yeah, it was. Because he was cutting them down. He was in amongst the trees. I don't remember.
Well, I told you I don't remember names, so I don't either.
That's
but
it.
I remember the nickname. That's the problem. I give my students nicknames all the time in class, and I'll see them a year or two later, and I don't know their name. I know their nickname, but I don't know their name.
Yep.
So we had a charging call on that end. I just want to give the Tartans the ball back. Little player control foul. Notre Dame defending the perimeter. Tommy Lambert in the game.
Yep.
Saw a lot of minutes in the JV game. He's a Soda Tech student.
Excellent. 10 seconds on the clock.
That's going to be Lambert kicking the ball out of bounds.
Yep. You know, quickly, I want to thank all you guys out there in TV land for watching our games we bring to you each week. And if you get the chance, visit our sponsors and tell them how much you enjoy the games we bring you. Big points there at the half.
2-point effort there by Caleb Nichols from the corner to end the first half.
Well, good job. So we'll go ahead and take a break during halftime here, and we'll come back with all the second half action.
Welcome to Portsmouth Cinemas! Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
On our way here, and the guy who owns Melton Skill, he called me in the car and he's like, hey, it's like Sunday, it's like Christmas Eve. He said, yeah, I didn't think so. He's like, you think they want to raffle them off at Easter? I said, yeah, bring them on down. I'm sure they want to. Well, he offered to me first, so I thought he was at Walmart. Yeah, bring them on down if you're at. What are they playing? I have no clue, man. I don't remember the Lumberjacks' name. That's bad when they haven't come up with it. I know. Boy, the short kid. Yeah, big short stocky kid. He's probably a winner.
Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
Some of these songs they dance to now kills me. That's like, I mean, if you're 4 kids doing that,
When you're pain-free, you can live free. At SOMC, our physical medicine and rehabilitation associates can help you live free from chronic pain and free from worry, too. That's because we can provide a wide variety of pain management treatments, including epidurals, nerve blocks, and spinal stimulation, so you don't have to worry about living on pain medication. Innovative pain solutions from SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
Manufacturing is not what it used to be. It's more than putting parts together. It's coming up with ideas, testing principles, and perfecting engineering. Scioto County Career Technical Center, through secondary and post-secondary education, is offering student training in the use of CNC, PLC, and CAD. Such cutting-edge training advances the skill level of the local workforce, building for the future of advanced manufacturing. For more information, visit us online at sciototech.org.
Scioto Tech. You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here on the Zone with second half action of high school basketball where the Sotaville Tartans, East Tartans, take on the Notre Dame Titans. Score on the board is Tartans 30 and Titans 21. It's a 9-point ball game, and anything could happen.
Well, the Titans starting out at a 2-1-2 defense, trying to keep East from scoring inside, daring them to shoot that perimeter shot. Worked out pretty well for them there. Caleb Nichols with the ball led Notre Dame scores with 9 points in the first half. And Flannery taking the hard charge down the side.
Well, yeah.
Fouled in the act of shooting. He will go to the line, shooting 2. Flannery led all scorers with 13 in that first half, even though he actually didn't start the contest. The last game that the Tartans actually played was against Sims Valley. They lost that game. Nichols goes down.
Apparently there's something
Apparently
slick on the
there's
floor.
a slick spot. I'm thinking we need a mop.
That ball shot right over his
Wow.
head, and the other one walked over. A little Abbott and Costello moment there.
Oh, really? But East lost to Sims Valley, and they were only able to put up 55 points in that contest. 40 of it was from Shope and Hatcher.
Yep.
So they're really trying to find some other kids to try to dip into that scoring bucket, so to speak. I think they found some today. Ethan Carver kind of chipping in there on the offensive end of things. They were also supposed to play West Union. I didn't get the specifics, but that game was canceled.
Well, I believe Notre Dame lost to Eastern earlier in the week.
Yeah, they lost in that contest 60-27.
Yep.
Shope from the wing, not going to get it over
Nice.
Miles Shipp, who's going to finish on his own and score the basket. What great concentration to keep that ball, keep that focus, and get that shot to go down with the contact. Great finish there by Miles Shipp.
Apparently, everybody's obsessed with this one little patch
We're
on the
still
floor.
looking at that. You know, and my buddy Todd Drake, I was talking to him a little bit today, and he said, do you remember when we had the roof leak? And we had a leak over there on the opposite side, and the floor hooved up.
Oh, really?
It just made it more fun to play. We were taking shots from the hump is what we called it.
Yep.
I feel like we've got another leak here tonight.
Do you remember what it used to be like playing on the old South Webster gym?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
I mean, you would bounce the ball and dust would come up from underneath the court.
And so many of those floors back in the day seemed like they were hollow.
Yes. I tell you.
I miss the old New Boston gymnasium. I understand
Yeah.
we're going to be there soon. to see their
yes.
new gymnasium.
Yes, we are. I actually think that's next week's game.
I believe it is.
Let's take a quick look.
But I enjoyed playing at New Boston. That was actually a smaller court than this.
Yes. Actually, our next game is South Webster at New Boston.
South Webster and New Boston.
And that is, we'll be doing that on the 30th.
And we will reassociate ourselves with the Lumberjack.
That's it.
Flannery takes a quick look at the basket. Returns back to Will Shoke. He's shuffled there.
Long
no
shot,
call.
no good.
Ship inside position. Nice rebound, ripping that down. Feeds Mater, and Mater's going to start the offense down on this end. Titans need a score. Letting them play. Shove trying to breach the middle of the lane there. Can't get it to go. And we're going back and forth a little bit here. Yeah, that foul is going to be on number 42, Tyler Spees, the 6'2 senior, the lone senior on the team. And he just didn't have inside position, pressed in from outside, attempting to get that rebound. It's going to be a second foul in the game. Flannery.
Nice. You could see that from here, that it was lined up perfect.
And that was just a nice dewdrop. And that's what they want to do. They want to try to find the openings in this zone, rotate the passes to where they get a nice clean shot at it.
Well, honestly, this is a fairly tight score for a basketball game.
It is, well, considering some of the games that Notre Dame's had. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been in some high-scoring games, and unfortunately Notre Dame hasn't been on the positive side of that. And Notre Dame lost 45 points per game to graduation from last season. Flannery just out of control there, and that's going to be an over and back call. Yeah, the Notre Dame Titans last year, like I say, they gave up 45 points per game, and they only averaged 51. So they had 6 points returning to this squad.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's transition.
That's true.
Feeding Ship just not getting it high enough off that backboard to make it fall. Hatcher's been quiet this half. Flannery from deep. Woo. And the Tartans will score. Zach Garrett scoring his 4th point on the game.
That's it. Well, while they take a break, we'll take one as well, and we'll be right back.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here in Sodaville as the Titans take on the Tartans on their home turf. The Tartans are leading a score of 36-24.
Yeah, it's just a 12-point deficit. Notre Dame knows they have been shooting well. If they would just get a good spurt here where they can make a few shots, they could bring themselves within, a shooter's range distance of pulling back into this game, perhaps even going ahead. But they just can't make enough shots right now.
No.
They're now playing on the dim side of the court. I don't know if you can tell that on TV, but one side's a little brighter than the other.
A little jump ball action there.
Possession arrow is going to favor Notre Dame. Very close to a 5-second call there. Ship baseline. Speeds trying to control the ball.
Just jumps
gets
in there and
stolen.
gets it, doesn't he?
Yeah, Flannery just cherry picks him. And Hatcher comes to the party late, but he has joined.
But he brings something.
The second half. He brought something to the party. Yes, he did.
That's it.
Trying to get that backside screen off the elbow. And Spees gets rejected big time by Zach Garrett.
Yep.
Nice shot there. Left hand dribble, number 15, Jackson Clark, freshman. Off the dribble and a nice silky smooth shot. Nothing but net. Flannery's going to take it to the hole. That boy's just not shy, is he?
No. No, he's very aggressive and very good.
No misgivings about shooting the basketball, taking it to the hole and making something happen.
What was that?
Well, it looks like we have an illegal screen out there, a moving screen. That's going to be on Jackson Clark. Now, when you set a screen for somebody, you got to be set. You can't be moving, and he was. That's going to be his fourth foul.
2:32 left to go in the third period. Scores 40-26 with the Tartans leading.
The left-hand layup there, just short by Zach Garrett. And another scrum. Let's see what they call here. Cole Harrell laying on top of the Tartan in question.
I tell you, I have not seen two teams fight for the ball this way in a long time.
This gym brings out the worst in everyone.
I tell you.
But Cole Harrell did get the foul there. He has 4 as well. And Bivens joins the party late as well. Rotation, quick side to the wing, and 24, Caleb Nichols adds to those 9 halftime points he had. Well, trapped just over the timeline. Yeah, and that's just what you do. If you get trapped over here in the corner, then you rotate the ball away from the trap, and eventually you're going to be able to out-rotate that zone and find somebody easily there for a nice, easy layup. East did a good job there. They just didn't finish. Too many missed shots in this contest.
That's it.
Mater from 3, and he
cans
rolls that through.
We're back to a 10-point ball game.
Well, like we said at the top of the first half, they just need to make some shots, and this could be a good game. Bond with the rebound, kicks it back out. Bivens, no good. A lot of missed shots on this possession.
That's at least 4.
Spees from 3. Short. Under 1 minute to play. Surprised Shope didn't take that.
Yeah.
And we have a turnover there. 24, Devin Stevens there politicking, saying it was touched. Officials say, we don't believe so.
Yeah.
Notre Dame ball.
20 seconds left to go in the third period.
Ship's getting the call out. Looks like it's going to be 1-on-5 here. Ship taking the shot. Notre Dame clearing out with the help of a screen. And he just can't find the basket. And Will Shope was unable to make the long shot like he did to finish the first half. Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the third period, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the final period of the game.
Let's see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. We're back to a 10-point ball game. 42-32, Tartan's leading. What were you saying about Mr. Ship earlier?
About his father?
Yeah.
Yeah. His dad's name's Michael, and Dennis is, I forget whether he said it was his cousin or his uncle. And then the guy that I played a lot of basketball with back in the day also went to PHS. They called him Pookie.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know that I ever knew his real name.
Really?
Dennis, maybe? I don't know. Dennis was the other one. I don't know. But he could play. And so can Miles. Flannery with a tough drive there.
I tell you what, Flannery is just killing it.
He is. Flannery was our most valuable player against Green, if you recall.
Yep.
Nice baseline pass. Notre Dame unable to finish there. Ethan Kamer off the mark. Shope back the other way. And a nice pass from Flannery. Shows that he's willing to give as well. That's Devin Stevens on the receiving end. And at Christmas time, what would you rather do?
That's it.
Would you rather give than receive?
Yep.
That would be me. So that was a nice gift from Flannery underneath. The cheerleaders down here with their blue Christmas hats.
I tell you,
Santa Claus hats.
I don't know that I've ever seen blue Santa hats.
Feeling very festive. That was just
nice
a
attempt
tough
on the reverse.
angle. Yeah, just a tough angle he had trying to come in with that reverse layup. Yeah, and it's a combination of things. One, Notre Dame's young. They're working at, they're very inexperienced. They're working at trying to make shots. Without that experience, that's tough. And East plays good defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they play good defense at home. Mm-hmm. So it's a combination of the two. It's a tough road to hoe for Notre Dame here in Sodaville.
You're absolutely right.
Scrappy rebound. And a big three by 23, Ethan Kamer.
They keep getting right back to that 10-point ball game.
And that's going to be a turnover off Flannery's foot, out of bounds.
6:38 left to go.
Titans have an opportunity here to get it down to a one-digit lead for East. And you can feel a little bit of a momentum shift here. I am not familiar with Notre Dame's coach, Garrick Anderson.
Tiny?
Tiny?
Tiny
Is that
Anderson.
what we call him?
Yep.
Tiny Anderson. What is his background?
He was a Notre Dame graduate.
Okay.
You know, he's been there for a little while, and in different capacities. I don't know how many years he's been coaching, but I know he's well known throughout the Notre Dame community.
But he's got his boys in this game.
Look at him. He's very animated too.
The Titans looking for their first victory of the season. Setting right now at 0-5 doesn't set well with them. They want to break that barrier, get a victory here on the road in Sciotoville. Will Shope wearing number 3, strokes a 3. Perhaps dashing the hopes of Titans coming out of this with the win. And I couldn't see the call, but I got to imagine that was a charging call on Ship, and we've got another wet spot on the floor. With the score 49-36, my guess is you want to talk about some sponsors.
Well, honestly, since they're taking a break, we probably ought to take a break, and then we'll come back.
Let's watch a few.
There we go.
Okay.
The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Yeah. Oh, well.
For softball. And we're back. Here with high school basketball action on the Zone. Thanks for watching. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports team. And we got 5:40 left on the clock.
So we had another wet spot there on the floor that they needed to mop up. These kids are playing so hard, they're all over the place. Got to clean those spots up. Baseline move, nice pass to Bivens. Bivens, rather than using the backboard, laying it up off the glass, tries to stroke it over the rim. Comes up a little bit short. Use that backboard.
That's it.
Hit that square. It's what it's up there for. He's doing a great job of trapping the side there. Ethan Kamer getting caught up in it.
Yeah.
Forces the turnover. And a nice back cut there by Flannery, recognizing that his defender had his back to him and didn't see what he was about to do there. Back cut. Comes out with 2 points, and Flannery's going to get the steal now.
Oh!
And fouled by number 10, Miles Ship. So he's going to go to the line now, shooting 2. And that's going to give Ship 4 fouls. I believe that's 3 Notre Dame Titans with 4 fouls. Substitution, Jackson Clark comes in for Ethan Kamer. That's a freshman for a freshman on the floor. Just, recognizing how many freshmen are on the floor from Notre Dame, you really got to hand it to them.
Yeah.
The effort that they're giving. And a big 3 splash from Ben Mader. .13 lead. Touch, so no over and back call there.
Yep.
Bivens. Underneath pass to 24. Devin Stevens can't finish. Ship and the other Notre Dame Titans speeds down in there, just making it hard for them.
Like I said, both teams are literally giving it everything they got.
Big
Mater
three.
with another three from the same spot.
Again, yes, by Mater. He has found his spot on the floor, and now they're going to start trapping. It's a nice look by Flannery. Missed shot by J.D. Hatcher. And now Notre Dame with another opportunity. But a turnover instead. I'd like to see Mater spot up on that shot again.
Yeah. Right at 3 minutes left in this ball game. And
instead, Flannery's going to hit.
Yep.
Going to widen that margin to 14, 55-41 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. And a foul.
Wow.
Caleb Nichols, his foot was on the line, so it's just a 2-point shot, but he makes the shot. Now he gets to go to the line and shoot one.
What do you hold up 2 fingers for? They aren't giving him a 1-1.
Okay. You know what? This happened when I was in high school. I wasn't a great ball player by any stretch. But a kid was closing out on me, and this before they had the 3-point shot.
Yeah.
And the kid ran into me after I'd already shot the ball and had come down. So he actually fouled me after the shot, thus making it a 1-on-1 situation. I got the 2 points plus the 2 foul shots.
Oh, wow.
4-point play. And that's just about what happened there, had they been in the bonus. Lefty there, Jackson Clark missing off the back.
Still a 12-point ball game.
You know, Notre Dame just won't go away.
No, they're not stopping.
Early trap. Lucky to get it down to Flannery. That could have been called a walk.
Oh.
Instead, daggers will show from downtown, widening that to a 15-point lead, 58-43, 2 minutes remaining. An awful lot of good things that have to happen for the Titans to get back into this game.
You're right.
That's not one of them.
Nope.
Jackson Clark taking his eye off the ball before he actually caught it. It sails out of bounds.
Looks like we've got a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be back right after this.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back to Zone High School basketball as we are coming to you from Sciotaville. where the East Tartans lead the Notre Dame Titans at a score of 58-43.
Notre Dame, as they were earlier, running that midcourt press, just about got the turnover.
1:35 left in the ball game.
Looks like the following action has precipitated a foul by East, and it looks like 25, Zach Garrett, is going to call it a day. He sits down with 5 fouls. And puts the lone senior from Notre Dame on the line. That'll be the 6'2", Tyler Spees. You know, and this is probably one of the things actually Adam Bailey said during the timeout, don't foul.
Yeah.
The clock's your friend now. We don't want to stop the clock.
Right.
And that's what they went out and did. Spees' answer is making both.
There we go. 2 points on the board for Notre Dame.
He will be taken out of the game, as I believe he has 4 fouls himself, so he's not going to play defense, so he doesn't pick up the 5th. He'll come back in on the offensive side. That's the shell game that coaches play.
Does it?
Flannery left-handed dribble.
Flannery just makes a hole if he can't find
Yeah,
one,
he
doesn't
just, you know, there's not much they can do with him. Ship, left side, and the shot. Good, and timeout, Notre Dame.
So we'll go to a break, and we'll come right back.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Howell Insurance Agency, serving you for over 75 years.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back to Zone High School basketball. Got 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the clock as the Tartans take out the ball. Score is 60-47 with the Tartans leading the Titans. Both teams playing tremendously aggressive.
Yeah, and Notre Dame don't feel like they're out of this game. They're still with the 3-point shot. They're just a few possessions from getting back in, but they got to get a stop against that Tartans offense. And it just doesn't happen. Hatcher taking it up strong inside. Quick 3-ball.
Oh.
And that's going to be on Ship as well, overzealously attempting to get that rebound. And that's going to be 5 on him.
42 seconds.
Spees will come in to replace Ship. Not happy with that 5th foul. You know, they did a pretty good job tonight. The closest game they've had, they were 0-5 coming in. They lost to Clay by 6. Other than that, they've lost the majority of their games by 20 or more.
Well, you know what the great news is? At the end of the season, they can still get in the playoffs.
That's a fact.
That's the way basketball works.
That's how that works, yes.
And all they have to do is win the games from there on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You got to like that.
Hey,
everybody has an equal opportunity.
Well, you know what's funny is there was a baseball team,
yeah,
the Gibsonville team. They actually made a short movie about it and everything. It aired at the cinema downtown, but it's a book as well.
Really?
But it's about a baseball team here in Ohio that lost the vast majority of their regular season games, but was there in the playoffs and proceeded to win every single game.
And they went on to win the state?
The state.
My goodness.
Gibsonville. which is a little unfair, don't you think?
That's kind of crazy. I think they do that in Kentucky, too. I don't even think they play by school size over there. Everybody's just thrown into a hat and they play.
Yeah. It just seems funny to me that you can literally lose every game in
and still have a
season
chance.
And still
a good sporting chance.
Yep.
Mater from 3. He liked that area earlier. Can't get the flush there. And now we're to the point of the game where they're going to foul.
Yep.
And it's too late. 26 seconds. I mean, it's really not possible now.
No. I mean, you'd have to have so many intentional fouls.
Yeah.
And
so I think
make them
Coach
all.
Anderson probably needs to go to his bench now, let some of his kids play that hasn't gotten to play in this game yet. Call off the dogs.
Roding some in. Got some rotations going on.
Spees comes off. Number 11, Jake McGuire, another freshman on this squad, comes in. Cole Harrell, a starter, re-enters.
33, Gabe Pate.
Pate, also a freshman. So, Notre Dame, they're just in one of these situations where they want to show improvement as the season progresses.
Yep.
So every game, let's get a little better. Let's see what it is that we're not doing well and improve upon that. And as the season gets there, maybe we can beat Gibsonville in the end.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I have to hand it to them. I mean, defensively, they really was a defensive competitor.
Sure. Oh, the effort's there, no doubt about it. They just can't get their shots to fall.
That's it.
And, they're a little vertically challenged.
Yeah.
They have one kid at 6'2" that plays the post, and that's the only height they have. That's tough against most of the teams in this area.
And they don't have a Flannery.
Flannery really made it happen.
So
East is going to emerge here. 65-47 is your final. The East Tartans over the Notre Dame Titans.
That's it. We'll take a break, and we'll come right back with the wrap-up after this.
The Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund was founded in memory of local student Stephen A. Hunter. One of the most successful programs is the Stevens Power Pack program, which provides food for local children in need. The most recent hunger statistics from Feeding America reveal that almost 1 in 3 children in Scioto, Pike, and Adams counties are food insecure. That's almost 50% higher than the national average. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
I do it for the ladies.
I did it before I got married. I do it year-round.
It's the only thing I take my hat off for.
I do it all month long for one low price.
We do it together.
Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, Huntington, Jackson. I do it wherever I go.
They all do it here.
You won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. Come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
We recently got an EEG machine, and that's what we're using for one of my research projects. Shawnee State and my professors, faculty here have really helped me to be competitive, not just to meet the minimum requirements. Kind of cool to tell people that, hey, I know how to run an EEG.
I visit every client that I have 1 time a month. I'm not meant to be behind a desk. At Shawnee, they instilled in me a need to have empathy towards other people. When you get into that career, it's because you want to help people. So that's what I'm doing.
This is my business.
I'm the owner and sole proprietor.
I only have one other employee, Chester.
It's a romantic notion. Be the boss, but you are alone.
Well, not technically alone.
I do have a lot of help, actually.
My UPS store.
I had this printed there.
Packing, shipping, help.
Outstanding.
Posters.
I have a mailbox there.
Best thing, they're right down the street.
The owner's a friend.
Forgot the account.
My team.
Yes! Careful now.
Do for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie.
It's a lot cleaner.
Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster here.
The best cinema like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake?
I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports team as we bring you Week 4 high school basketball on the Zone. Tonight we've been following the East Tartans and the Notre Dame Titans, and the Tartans kind of pulled it out.
Yeah, they did. Notre Dame gave them a really good game for about 3.5 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at that final score, 65-47, that really doesn't give you a true picture of how this game flowed.
No.
Notre Dame kept it really tight for the whole first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
They were down by, 10 at halftime,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And they were really able to maintain that margin throughout most of the third quarter. East started pulling away. Every time Notre Dame would sink one, East would come down and answer.
Yeah.
And you basically had a couple of kids for East that, the Tartans could hang their hats on.
Yep.
And that would be Flannery with the dribble drive, making it happen, and then
Lot
Will
of steals.
Shope
Lot of
from the
steals.
outside knocking down threes.
Yep.
So, those are the two guys that really were the leaders of this Tartan team tonight in
That's
the
it.
victory over the visiting Notre Dame Titans.
Right. So I'd say our Toro Loco player of the game tonight was probably Flannery again.
Okay.
But a close Shope second.
Close Will Shope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
They both had great games.
They did.
And, on the other side, Notre Dame, they had a couple of kids that really played well. The Nichols kid for Notre Dame as a freshman really stood out a little bit here.
Yep.
They looked for Miles Shipp.
Yep.
And East did such a good job at keeping him out of the lane
They
that
did.
he wasn't the factor he needed to be. Ben Mader was probably their leader. If Notre Dame had won this game, you'd be giving that MVP to Ben Mader tonight.
Right. You're absolutely right. But like we talked about throughout the game, heavy rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams were so energized and
absolutely.
aggressive. You could just tell what a rivalry it was by the way they played each other.
A lot of fun to watch and just a whole lot of want to
Yes.
out there.
Yeah, and Notre Dame didn't give up.
No, they didn't.
You know?
Intestinal fortitude, if you're looking for that, go watch the Notre Dame Titans play.
That's
You'll
it.
see it all 4 quarters.
Yep, that's it. Well, this will be our last game here before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be right back next week, right before New Year's.
Yes, we will.
With South Webster at New Boston. We appreciate all of y'all out there for being with us each week and following the games and following the high school sports throughout the area. We'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and
Merry
a safe
Christmas to you,
holidays.
Chuck. I hope the family and all is well.
Well,
To
yeah.
everyone who works with the crew here.
That's it.
And everyone out there.
Exactly. So I'm Chuck Jones.
This is Jay Miller.
And we're out of here till next week.